Good evening, Parvati. Is this your first mock or second mock with me?
This is my first mock, sir.
Yeah. Now, your real interview is on which date and in which place?
So my interview is on the 21st of June. It is in Thiruvananthapuram, Marivanius College in Thiruvananthapuram.
Very good. Excellent. Um, now, sh- are you aware of the latest GT topics that have been asked in the interview in the real interviews?
Sir, I've been aware of the topics you have been putting in the group, sir.
Or other than that, could you come across some other topics?
No, sir.
Okay. Can you talk on any one topic for about 2 minutes?
Sir, any topic of my choice.
Yeah.
So I'll talk about digital currency introduction, whether good or bad.
Mm.
Okay. So first of all, we'll begin with an introduction to digital currency. So digital currency is basically currency in electronic or digital format. And it includes many types such as cryptocurrency, stable coins, and CBDCs, that is central bank digital currency. India has our own e-rupee, which is the CBDC of India. And when asked the question whether digital currency introduction is good or bad, I'm of the view that digital currency introduction is definitely good for our economy, because first of all it provides financial inclusion. It brings about financial inclusion in our country. Even the unbanked and underprivileged people would be able to do transactions using the digital currency. So that is the first point I would like to mention. Then also, now the digital awareness among the people are increasing on a huge rate. If we check the statistics, even UPI transactions have increased by a great amount in the previous years. So it is definitely true that in the upcoming years also people will be more open to these digital banking and systems, and they'll also accept digital currency in a more wide manner. And also digital currency works on more transparent and secure ledgers like blockchain technology. So it prevents any fraudulent transactions, money laundering, or such things can be avoided, and you can even trace the origin of the money, like the origin of the transactions, using this digital currency system. So that is another good thing of the digital currency system. Also, it reduces the printing cost, the handling and printing cost of physical currency. So these are the reasons why I think digital currency introduction is beneficial for our economy. Now, should I speak against it, sir?
Mm, not required. Sufficient. Sufficient. Good.
Okay,
You
sir.
spoke well. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now we'll go for the interview.
Okay, sir.
Please tell us about yourself.
Okay. Myself, Parvati, and I come from Thiruvananthapuram district in Kerala. I recently completed my graduation in Applied Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering from College of Engineering, Trivandrum, with an aggregate CGPA of 7.93. And my family consists of four members: myself, my father, my mother, and I have an elder brother. And apart from my academics, I've also taken part in some college activities. I've been a member of the publicity committee of Dwani, which is the cultural fest of our college. I've also been a member of Drishti, which is the technical member of ticketing committee of Drishti, which is the technical fest of our college. And my hobbies include drawing, watching movies, and listening to music.
Mhm. Good. Tell us about your family.
Sir, my family consists of four members. My father is a retired government servant. He worked as a research assistant in Secretariat in Thiruvananthapuram. My mother is a higher secondary physics teacher. She is currently working in Pattambi in Palakkad, and I have an elder brother. He works as a data analyst in a company called Qbust in Technopark in Trivandrum itself.
You are now studying in Trivandrum College.
Sir, I've completed my graduation, and my results have been out during May. Yeah.
That's a good, good. How many marks did you score?
Sir, I have a CGPA of 7.93.
Good. What is the degree CS Computer Science?
No,
No?
sir, I studied applied electronics and instrumentation.
Oh, applied electronics and instrumentation.
Yes, sir.
What is that subject? In which areas it will be of use? Is it
Sir, it
is it
focuses.
useful in the present Operation Sindoor?
Yes, sir. Like the electronics part of it is definitely useful in Operation Sintur. Like Operation Sintur uses a lot of machineries. So in the automation part of it and the machinery part of it, applied electronics will definitely be useful, sir.
Mhm. Good. After studying applied electronics, were there not any campus recruitment in your college? Why could you not get placed? So now, why do you want to join our South Indian Bank?
Yes, sir. There
Well,
were campus recruitments in our college, but 90% of the companies were from IT sector, sir. They were offering software job roles. So I was not interested in a software job. And the core job, like to get the core job is very difficult and the job opportunities are very less. So I started looking into other career options also. That is when South Indian Bank came to a college for recruitment. And when talking about banking, banking is one of the fastest growing sectors and so it's also a more stable sector, so I would like a job which provides me a job stability with a good pay. So I decided to choose it, sir.
okay. Now, what makes you think this bank job is suitable for you?
So first of all, I'm a good communicator. I can easily communicate with people. So that is also one of the qualities which is very necessary in banking as I have to deal with public a lot. Then I'm also a very adaptable person. I easily adapt to my environments and learn from there. So that is also important in banking sector. I'm also a quick learner. I learn from things easily and I also learn from my past mistakes and try to rectify it. So all these qualities in general make me good for banking.
Okay. Now, which bank are you having account?
State Bank of India, sir.
Can you tell me the present banking system in our country?
Uh, so the present banking system in our country is a hierarchical system. So the central bank is Reserve Bank of India, which is the supervising authority of all the other banks in the country. It is also the note issuing authority of our country. And under it comes scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks. And talking about South Indian Bank, it is a scheduled bank. And we also have commercial banks, including public sector and private sector banks. Public sector banks are those whose 50% or more shares are with the government, and private sector banks are those whose 50% or more shares are with the private companies. And then we also have some specialized banks like development banks such as NABARD and SIDBI. We also have RRB such as regional rural banks and SFB such as small finance banks. And apart from that, we also have payment banks, sir.
Good. You explained very well.
Thank you, sir.
Um, can you tell me SFB, for starting an SFB, how much capital is required?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it.
200 crore.
Oh, okay, sir.
For payment banks, 100 crore.
Okay, sir.
For universal banks like South Indian Bank, now if one has to start, he has to have 500 crore.
Okay, sir.
What is the job role of a probationary officer sales in our bank?
So first of all, the probationary officer has to greet the customers with a warm smile and greet them very nicely. And we have to attend to their needs. We have to attend to their queries and complaints and also help them with starting of accounts and details regarding to the loans and advances. We should also handle the cash very effectively without any errors. And we should also assist the managers who are above us and supervise the clerical staff, and we have to also like issue deal with the issuance of checks and Yeah, issuance of checks. These are the job roles of a probationary officer, sir.
What are the challenges the banking industry is facing nowadays?
So first challenge I would say is NPAs. It is non-performing assets. That is a really that is a challenge to the banking system, as it affects the profitability of the banking system. We do not get any interest from NPA, so it generally affects in a bad way to the banking system. Another thing I would like to mention is the digital divide in India. So many people in rural areas still do not have access to the digital gadgets. So introducing digital banking, such as mobile banking and internet banking, in those areas would be a struggle to the banking system. And
You said
also,
you said NPA is a problem for the bank. What is the NPA percentage of our South Indian bank?
sir, GNPA or NNPA?
GNPA.
3.20%, sir.
What is the net NPA?
0.92%.
Can you tell me what is the CASA ratio in our bank? And are you happy?
31.
Are you happy with this? Would you like it to be increased?
Sir, the CASA ratio is 31.37 percentage, and I am not sure about the second part, sir.
Second part, you should say if we increase the CASA deposits, automatically the profit of the bank will increase. So the banks will always try to increase the CASA percentage.
Okay, sir.
What was the net profit of South Indian Bank for the last
Sir,
financial year?
so for the last financial year, it was rupees 1,303 crore.
But which newspaper are you reading every day?
Sir, I go through the news headlines you give in our group, sir, like the entire thing I read.
Yeah. Can you tell me some important news reports you have read in the last 2, 3 days?
So first of all, I've read about the Ahmedabad plane crash, which was a
Hmm.
very tragic incident wherein out of 242 people in the plane, 241 of them were killed, and also many students in the hostel were also killed in that incident. And
Hmm.
investigation is going on regarding the reason, finding the reason of the accident. And another thing I've read about is the Israel-Iran conflict, which is
Hmm.
recently happening,
Hmm.
which was started when Israel bombed Iran's militant troops and they retaliated.
Hmm.
So these are the two major events I can think of now. So,
What is happening in Israel and Gaza?
sir, there was a war between Israel and Gaza because, like, Gaza is under the control of Israel. Even the food, electricity, and water to Gaza is provided by Israel, and Israel can even cut all of these facilities for Gaza. So, an year back, there was a war between Israel and Gaza where a lot of Palestinians were killed, and Israel was frequently attacking Gaza.
Who are the
So the
important
time, yeah.
who are the important people in Israel and Iran?
Important people. Sorry, sir, I can't recollect.
You should know the name of the prime minister and the
Right.
president and all that. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
very good. Now we discussed about NPA. We discussed about this. Mm, Now, what is the interest rate in SB account for our South Indian Bank?
Sir, if I remember correctly, up to 2 lakhs, it is 2.9, 2.5 percentage, and about 2 lakhs, it is 2.95 percentage. But I have a doubt regarding this. I was,
2.75, na?
yeah, okay, sir. 2.75.
Can you tell me about South Indian Bank digital services?
Sir, first of all, South Indian Bank provides a mobile banking app, and its name is SIB Mirror Plus. And Sona is the chatbot that is a virtual assistant of this SIB Mirror Plus app. Apart from that, it also provides internet banking, and the name of internet banking of South Indian Bank is Cybernet. And it also provides other services such as UPI and also. These are the digital services which South Indian Bank provides.
Have you had an opportunity to interact in Sona?
No, sir, not yet.
Please try to operate. Please put some
Okay,
questions like what
okay,
is the
sir.
savings bank interest rate? What is the interest rate for
Okay,
fixed
sir.
deposit, highest interest rate? Like that. What is the education loan interest? Some such questions you ask.
Okay, sir.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
So my strengths are that I am a good communicator. I easily get along with people, and I can put across my ideas very efficiently. And also, I'm a very quick learner. From my childhood, from my school days itself, I used to catch everything what teacher says in the class very efficiently. Also, I'm also very adaptable person, and wherever I go, I adapt to the surroundings very easily. So these are my major strengths. And talking about weaknesses, one of my weaknesses is that I used to struggle from saying no to people in the past. Like when a person comes and asks me for a help, I would even put aside my task and go and help them, which would like in the
Hello? Hello? Parvati, your line is disconnected, I think so. Vivo, are you able to hear me? Vivo, are you able to hear me? Vibo, are you able to hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Vivo, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
You are able to hear me because that means Parvati's line has got disconnected, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm here,
Yeah,
sir.
Parvati is able. What is your name, Viva?
Bharat Kumar, sir.
Pardon?
Bharat Kumar.
Oh, acha, acha, acha. Parvati, Parvati. Hello, Parvati. I think she is coming again. Hello? Hello, Parvati. Yeah, what happened? Parvati, what happened?
sir, hello, sir.
Yeah, what happened?
Sir, I lost my connection in between, so the Zoom meeting ended suddenly.
Yeah. Yeah, now what is the question I was asking you last?
Sir, you
Uh,
asked about my strengths and weaknesses.
tell
Sir,
me,
was I audible? Okay, sir, I tell on.
Mm,
So my strengths are that I am a good communicator. I get along with people easily, and I can put across my ideas very efficiently.
mm.
And I'm also a quick learner. From my school days itself, I used to catch what teachers say in the class itself very efficiently. And apart from that, I'm also very adaptable person. I adapt to my surroundings and adjust very quickly. So these are my strengths. And when talking about my weakness is that I used to struggle from saying no to people. When someone comes and asks me for a help, I used to struggle with saying no, and I used to even keep aside my task and sit there and help them, which at a few times have been not so good for me. So now I'm learning to overcome it, and I'm learning to prioritize my tasks while being cooperative with others also.
Given about 2 or 3 hours time for you, which game will you play?
Game.
Mm.
Sir, I don't usually play much games, sir.
Don't tell like this. You are telling as if you are an old lady, 60-year-old lady. Yeah, ma.
Usually,
You should tell
usually,
some game like badminton, whatever you have played when you were in
sir.
school.
Oh, okay, sir. Then I'll go with badminton itself, sir.
Then don't you think playing games and physical exercises are important for our health?
Yes, sir. It is really important for our health. Playing
Then
games and physical.
why are you not participating?
Sir, I used to play while I was in school, sir, but after coming to college and all, it decreased so much, sir. But
What
I
is
used
the
to,
what is the hobby
yeah,
you have now?
sir, I draw pictures and I also watch movies and listen to music, sir.
Mhm. Good. Which movie did you watch recently?
So recently in theater, I watched a Malayalam movie called Todaru.
Todarum.
Todaru, yes, sir.
Todarum means it will continue.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell the storyline? Who was the hero, heroine?
So the hero is famous Malayalam actor Mohanlal and heroine is Shobana. And the movie line is about like Mohanlal's son gets killed by a police officer because he was in love with her daughter. And Mohanlal gets to know about this and takes revenge upon the police officer and the people who are involved. That is the basic story.
What happened? Mohanlal kills the police officer. Hello? I think Mohanlal, Parvati,
Hello, sir.
Parvati, again and again your connection is going. What is the connection you are using? Mobile data or Wi-Fi?
Sir, I'm using Wi-Fi, sir.
Why Wi-Fi is bad? Which Wi-Fi?
Sir,
Asianet
I'm
Wi-Fi.
using Geo Fiber Wi-Fi, sir.
Okay. I don't know why it is going bad. Doesn't matter.
Sir,
What
was I audible? Like I talked about the storyline of the movie, but I don't know
you,
whether.
no, you told up to Mohanlal he wanted to take revenge on the inspector. I asked, did he kill the inspector?
Yes, sir. He killed all of the people who were responsible for his son's death, sir.
Okay, that's good. So now your native place is Palakkad,
No, sir. My native place is Thiruvananthapuram.
Thiruvananthapuram. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
how many times you have visited Thiruvananthapuram temple?
Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple. Sir, I
Yeah.
visited a few times, so like 2 or 3 times I visited.
Why?
But I've entered inside only one time, sir.
Why?
Sir, because it's like you need to spend a lot of time. There's a very huge queue for entering into the temple. So if you go in the morning, like maybe it will be around afternoon or even like to get into the temple. So it's like a very tedious job.
Oh no, no. You are not doing right thing. Huh? You must
Okay, sir.
visit it at least once, have full idea about the temple.
Okay, sir.
What do you know about the treasure in that temple? What is some stories are there? Some rumors are there about that. What is that? You
Sir,
don't know.
like,
You don't know. You don't know. Doesn't matter.
okay,
No problem.
okay.
Is there Raja nowadays in Trivandrum?
Sir, there are a few like Rajas, but then they are not in power or they are not ruling or anything, but there is a palace and there are Rajas.
Hmm. What is the name of that Raja?
Sir,
Uh,
I'm
ask your daddy. Ask your daddy and
okay,
all.
sir.
They will tell you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Best
Okay, sir.
wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have I given you second mark for you date?
Yes, sir. You've given me 19th of June.
Very good. Best wishes. You did well. Read
Okay,
a
sir.
lot. Prepare well. I
Okay,
wish
sir.
you
Thank you, sir.
success. Thank you. Bye.